I think one here already have like provide some good points, and I kind of like agree with the own up your mistakes and then forgive each other and try to understand each other by trying to understand the mistakes. Like in the case of like my community, if you talk about diversity, we have like 700 ethnics and language, so it's like very diverse. And but the thing is, we don't really care about our diversity because we were born and we were educated since we were kids that our country is a very great country. We have like vast number of islands and we are very diverse, so we kind of like accepted that diversity in the first place, but we didn't really like internalize that we're different. We never talk about that. But as I grow up, because I grew up in the same island, the same city for over like 25 years, I think. And then I just realized that we never talk about how we treat people from another island, like how we understand them. And there were like different kind of separatist movement from another part of the islands, like in Papua or in Aceh, just because they felt like they are different from the rest of Indonesians, something like that. We never really talk about that. We only talk about like how great we are, things like that. So, and as I learned about history, what I was taught was like we became Indonesia because all of these islands, separate nations, separate ethnic, because they wanted to be Indonesian. But as I went to the university for the research degree, I read another country's perspective on my country, and they called it annexation. So they kind of like different perspective. It's kind of like weird because I was like, that was not annexation, because that wasn't what I learned before as a kid. But hearing what other countries' perspective and teach our kids, like Indonesian kids, that in our perspective it's like that, but from another country's perspective it's like that. So that's how the kids will learn that there are several different like understandings, perspectives, and values that might exist in the world, like what you said about critical thinking. So we don't really learn history at a face value, just like what the government might want us to do. I think it's easier now to see different perspectives because we can access technology like very easily. We can easily know what other people think about us and what we think about other people. We can just discuss with it. Or I don't know, like social media, for example, if you want to talk about education, I think it's hard to kind of like put the formula inside the curriculum because the government might not approve it. And the government will not also approve to put annexation word in Indonesian history. But what can we do is we can use the informal channel of education to internalize about different values and diversity, the real kind of diversity and how to internalize the understandings of other perspectives. So that kind of like informal channel. Like movie, like what we saw in the beginning, I think it's quite easy to make you kind of understand what happened in the Korean War, something like that, or trauma maybe. Did you any of you watch the 사랑의 불시사? Yeah, because actually I researched on Hallyu. So I researched on the 사랑의 불시사 and asked people not from Korea about their perspective on that. And surprisingly, they were kind of like, oh, by watching that drama, I felt educated about the war, about the separations, about the possible reunification, and about the all like peace and security and all of things that we call it hard or boring because it's politics. But because it's a drama and it's romance, so people kind of like internalize that kind of idea easier than asking them to read books or take exams, something like that.
On that part, I do agree with that. Some of the medias, it's easier, it's more accessible or something like that. People who are creating the media is not just like most ideally smart people. And like, that's where critical thinking comes in like a crucial part in terms of like a misrepresentation or miseducation that they're giving, that we should rethink about it. But I do agree with the parts that you brought up, of that it could be a spark of starting of their educating their own selves. But I do think somewhat critically about some of the medias like TV shows or movies. It's digestible, but there's always limits of how much that they can access in a lot of pieces. So it's also important for us to make people to actively educating themselves, because a lot of times like people are allergic to reading or allergic to teaching themselves because of, a lot of times I think it's because of the education system. And pushing, in my own opinion, like pushing the active form of learning is really important for teachers.
Thank you for this. So you suggested about learning the history and different perspectives and maybe having different not formal channels, but like using internet or TV shows to gather some interest in that fact. At least, spark awareness, and the career delegation added that although that is a nice way to spark the interest, we actually do need to educate ourselves more. That's what and yes.
One more suggestion, what can we do for the change the future? In Korea, 3 million foreigners are living, and also every TV channels, they have some programs, and the foreigners are going there and speak Korean and just talking about something. But until now, I couldn't see any good program about like this issue, peace in Peninsula. Always the foreigners are on TV, also some of my friends here, just talking like some fun things, like Solar, Chuseok, just doing that. I don't understand about this one. 이게 진짜 이해가 안 되거든요. 이제 한국 TV 방송에도 이게 자꾸 이렇게 하고 이렇게 웃고 있는 재미있는 프로그램도 물론 필요하지만 제가 보기에는 이제 앞으로 좀 수준 높은 이런 대화, 이런 컨버세이션 하는 정말 중요한 프로들이 많이 필요하다고 생각합니다. 제가 한 번도 본 적이 없고요. 외국인 친구들이 TV 채널에 나왔을 때는 물론 자기 나라에 대한 얘기하는 것도 중요하지만 지금 이렇게 하는 것처럼 우리가 어떻게 하면은 우리 아이들부터 잘 키울 수 있고 잘 가르칠 수 있고 정말 평화로운 세상을 만들 수 있을까에 대한 이런 좋은 얘기들을 했으면 좋겠습니다. 그럼 두 번째는 전 세계적으로 지금 나라 숫자가 몇 개인지 혹시 아시나요? 저도 한번 퀴즈 한번 낼까요? 지금 유엔에 등록되어 있는 나라가 196개인데요. 196. 근데 그 섬 나라까지는 212개입니다. 잊지 마세요. 212. 212개 나라가 있는데